Welcome to this presentation of UPSL soccer action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
And good afternoon and welcome to this UPSL Georgia Conference Division I coverage of the fall 2025 season here at Meadowcreek Stadium, Norcross, Georgia. It is LSA Norcross Pro 2, Angelus from Warner Robins. So my name is Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching today's coverage. Interesting, a little setup here. Angelus, a brand new team, just joining the UPSL Division I setup, just started as a club this year. So we really don't know a whole lot about Angelus. They come from Warner Robins, heavily a military area down there in Warner Robins. Be interesting to see how they play. You look at how they've started this season so far. They had one match against UMA FC2. They drew 3-3, 2 goals from Clayton Adams and a goal from Cameron Laris. You look at LSA Norcross 2. They played their opener against FC Atlanta, and that was a 1-1 draw. About to kick off here. It'll be Angelus to get us underway. They are in the red kits, moving from left to right. LSA Norcross Pro 2, they're in their traditional blue kits, and they are going to be moving from right to left as we kick off this first 45. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Let's kick it for 45 as our friend from across the way, SDH's Jason Longshore, would say. Throw in for Angelus. It'll go all the way back to the defensive line for LSA Norcross Pro 2. This Norcross Pro system, very, very depth system, were, as you know, called Laminio, Georgia, before changing their name back to LSA, as they've been a part of that system throughout its entirety. So they are a part of that system. They have a fantastic academy system for the men's side. They'll be a part of the UPSL academy system as that kicks off here in the Georgia Conference, the 13s, 15s, 17s, as well as the women's side as they are looking to fill a position in the Georgia Conference women's division as it kicks off its second season next year. There's a steal by Angelus. Nice shot on goal. Good work there, a chance there by Jordan Rainey, number 2. We had that inaugural season of the women's conference back late May through July. Georgia Steamers having an opportunity to represent the Georgia Conference into the national tournament. You got to see all of that coverage through that national tournament on the UPSL soccer channel. ASMG brought you all that coverage. 8 matches that I brought you along with Andre Bomar and Krishna Bonmar. Throw in for Angelus deep in LSA's final third. We'll come over here and have a conversation with the the AR. Just a quick little check. Everything's good. It's going to be a throw for LSA. Make sure that that was called. That was a double check by the center official. Always love to see that. cleared away by the Angelus keeper, Tevin West. Nice clearance by the keeper. Get it right back, does LSA. That one deflected, trying to send that forward. Santiago Aguirre, it goes all the way back to center back. Nice long ball. Cleared out by Angelus in the midfield, lost. Working over there on that far side is LSA. They go centrally. Looking to come down here to the near side. Santiago Aguirre, he receives it. Has a little bit of a challenge. Able to clear it. Gives it to Oriana. He'll go back. Working down, out. It'll be a throw for Angelus. Really interested to see how this season goes for this brand new team that is Angelus. Picked up by West. Offsides. Moving through a midfield, taken away by LSA. Nice little flick over the Angelus attacker. Cleared back by Aguirre. And that goes all the way back to the center back from Robledo. He gets it right back. Looks, surveys, thought about releasing it, holds up, goes ahead and gives it over here to the near side. Martinez, he's got space to move forward over here on the near side. Good cut over here, all the way over to Aguirre. Aguirre getting around the man. Good pass. Shot. Knocked out. It will be a corner. Nice little 1-2 there between Martinez and Aguirre. It's going to be on the near side corner, and it's in what we call the void. We really can't see the corners here on the near side, both left and right. So we'll see when this ball comes in. We'll take a look at that little opportunity. Ball in, straight up into the air, headed away, and cleared out for a goal kick. Take a look at that opportunity again for LSA Norcross Pro 2. Good ball forward from Martinez. Gets it to Aguirre. Aguirre just sends it around the defender, allows Maguire to run it, or Martinez to run it down, knocks it off of the second defender for the corner. Back live here at Meadowcreek Stadium here in Norcross. Loses possession to Aguirre. Aguirre doing really well for LSA here in the first 7 minutes. Trying to work that near line, not going to be able to keep it in. It goes out. It'll be a throw for Angelus. Trying to get that ball forward to Bruno Martinez, number 33. Just a little too far forward for him to get to. Right here on the near line. Cleared out by Angelus. Angelus win it in the midfield, holding up. No fouls committed there. Working over, going towards the far side is Contreras. He'll go ahead and take a shot and a goal. What an amazing goal for LSA Norcross Pros 2. Number 27, Kevin Contreras. All by himself from distance. Take a look at this again. Working his way over to the far side. He goes, I might as well take a shot from about 25 yards. Right over West. Nothing he could do. What a goal for LSA Norcross. LSA come out firing. 9th minute goal scored by number 27, Kevin Contreras. Back to that defensive line. And it'll go all the way back to the keeper. Contreras, the goal scorer, he makes the turn, lays it off. Trying to switch play, and that one just hit with way too much, and it'll go out. It'll be a throw for Angelus. Nice little flick to get out of trouble there. All the way back to West. He's out of his box a couple yards. Got to make that right. Able to do so. Getting over here to Lopez. Lopez will go back to West. West will just clear it. Settled and headed forward from LSA. Again, here comes Bruno Martinez. Knocked out, be a throw. Aguirre looking. And thrown in. That'll be a goal kick. Defenders pass it back and forth to one another. Surveying. Ernesto Lopez will clear it. Cut off by number 26. Oriana decides to go back to that defensive line, all the way back to the keeper. Taking their time through the back. Slow roller comes over here to the near side. Nice little touch there from Oscar Zamora. Now here's an opportunity. Just lost it. Jonathan Figueroa was moving through the gears in the midfield. Lost it to the Angelus. Commits the foul. Ernesto Lopez will get us back underway here in the 13th minute. It is 1-0 LSA Norcross Pro 2 over Angelus. Benjamin Villatoro with the ball. Tells his defensive line to move forward. Thought about rolling it out. He's going to go ahead and clear it. That goal scored in the 9th minute by Kevin Contreras with a sensational strike from just about 25 yards out. Definitely going to be one of the goals of the week. It's week 2 of the UPSL Georgia Conference Division 1. It is week 3 in the Premier Division. After this match, the LSA Norcross PRO Premier team will take on Scenic City SC from Chattanooga. Go back to West. You'll see that match live here on ASMG TV after this match at about 7:30. That ball will be a throw for LSA. Allow one of the midfielders, defensive backs, to come up for this throw. And that throw is going to be called an illegal throw. Stepped over the line, the AR says. Like to see them, the referee crew, kind of calling that a little bit better. Last week, there were some mistakes made in regards to that. We saw a couple times in a couple matches in the Premier Division where you could see the players stepping over the line. So players going to have to keep themselves in the right. Well, here's an opportunity. Defender is able to shield off the striker for Angelus enough to allow Villatoro to come out of his box and grab the ball. Players are going to have to mind their P's and Q's because we had that match in week 1 where keeper came all the way out of his box. He came 6 yards out of his box, was given a red card. He was sent on his way. They're probably going to look at calling keepers a little bit more for holding on to the ball a little bit, but here comes LSA Norcross PRO over here on the near side. Martinez trying to be stand up and cleared. Great defensive work there by Angelus between Lopez and number 15, Case and Bone. Both of them working well together to hold up Martinez and clear that ball out. A throw. Thrown in, bouncing through. West is going to be there, looking to counter quickly, rolls it out. Over to the far side. He settles it, sends it long, just over the head of his striker. Both of these teams play out of a 4-3-3 system. Zachary Balthazar really putting some pressure as the lone striker up on top at center striker role. Keeping those LSA defenders, and that's a great takeaway from Angelus. No foul is called there. Really surprising. I thought that they were going to call a foul. That was a good tackle from Jordan Rainey, number 2. He gets the ball forward. There's a win of possession in center circle. Sent forward. Able to hold off 2 men. Comes over here to the near side. Good control by Adams. Clay Adams sent it forward. Controlled over here on the near side. Naito. He'll try to go back. Cut off by Bruno Martinez, and Bruno will get the foul. The only thing I'll say right now about Angelus is playing a little deep, allowing LSA Norcross Pro 2 to move forward with little impunity at times. Need to see them attack a little bit more. Could get interesting. Balthazar trying to step that one, not going to get there. Here they come to attack right as I called it. Cleared away. Contreras has it. He'll send it long. Able to be there. The defender controls it, clears it. Good work by Alex Roseborough to control it with the knee and then just be smart and clear it out for the throw. Contreras receives the throw. He'll go back. Tries a square pass, cut off by Angelus, but right to Bruno Martinez. Save by the West. Keeper for Angelus. Great save as he had to be quick on it because Martinez, as soon as he received it, he turned and took the shot. Take a look really quick at that. See, as this ball comes across from this pass right here, he settles it, turns, and great foot save by West. Back underway live. West will go over to Roseboro. Roseboro one-timed it to Rainey. Rainey receives it back. He's got space to move forward. Trying to get it over here to the near side. To Naito, not going to be able to do so. Won by Norcross. Good step forward and win by Angelus. Good work. Ernesto Lopez able to get that pass into the midfield. Clay Adams has it, takes a shot. That's very optimistic on that one. "20 minutes into this matchup, it's currently 1-0 LSA Norcross Pro 2, Angelus 0. We are in the UPSL Georgia Conference Division 1, Week 2 of the fall season. There are 2 zones in Division 1, just like in Premier. Here's an opportunity for LSA. Still able to control it, trying to go centrally, cut off by Angelus. Balthazar not able to have the right angle, trying to win that down. He's able to get there. Good work by the striker, and that one cleared out. It will be a throw. Great work by striker for Angelus, Zachary Balthazar, number 14. Like I said, this Division 1 has 2 zones, just like the Premier Division, the North and the South. Both of these teams are in the South. Thrown in, down over there in the void. It's going to be sent into the box, and it is going to be called out. Offsides, maybe? The way they're setting up, looks like it was called offsides. You look at the results of Week 1 here in the South. Augusta Arsenal able to defeat Atlanta City 6-0. Middle Georgia United FC, they fell to Columbus Knight Eagles 6-0 as well. Like I said at the beginning of this match, Norcross 2 and FC Atlanta drew 1-1, and Angelus and UMA FC 2 drew 3-3. Good ball forward from Angelus, trying to get there on that far side. Is he going to be able to pass the defender? No, he is not. It's going to be knocked out, but it will be a throw for Angelus. A little bit of a slow delay in the call. Alexander Lindenborg is the one that was challenging the defense, and the Angelus left winger was able to control it. Wins the throw. They lose it on that throw-in. Now, here comes the counterattack from LSA. He'll just send it long, trying to see if Martinez can run it down. He is not going to get there in front of the defender. Defender being smart, just cleared out. Take this opportunity, as I try to do every single time. He checks in. Ciao to Andrea from Italy. Thank you for watching ASMG TV. Like always, hope you enjoy our coverage today. And Andrea was impressed on that goal from Kevin Contreras. Cleared out of the back through center circle as we go. Just a toe poke forward. Over here to the near side. Bruno Martinez trying to work around the defender. He'll take a shot, but it's right into the arms of Tevin West. If you had an opportunity to watch our back pass episode from yesterday, that's no foul committed there by Balthazar, but finally a foul is called. You got to hear on that Back Pass episode our own Andre Bomar breaking down how the promotion relegation system is going to work with these two zones in both groups. So when it comes to the Premier Division, the bottom team on both zones will be relegated to the Division 1. Top 4 teams in both groups here in Division 1, they will go into the playoffs. And both zones will play against each other in the playoffs. Very early in the season. Everything will shake up as this goes along. And a free kick for Angelus. This one is about 34 yards, 33, 34 yards out. Just about 3 yards from the touchline. Sent towards the box. Punched away by the keeper. Good attempt there on a free kick. Martinez will go centrally and cleared out over there to the far side. Enzo Osorio has it. Tried to hold up, loses it as Ernesto Lopez came all the way from the right side to the left side to win that for Angelus. Now working down that far side. Lays it off. Good chance right into the arms of the keeper. Benjamin Villatoro with the great hands. Not to let that get by. Good build-up a play there for Angelus. Double check. I think that was called a throw. I think that was out. Or let's double check. Let's double check. Or did they call that a corner for delay of the keeper? I believe that's what they did. They called the delay on the keeper. It will be a corner. This is one of the newer rules. Here comes a corner from Angelus. In swinger. Still in a chance. Trying to control it. He goes down. No foul in the box. Still an opportunity. Come over there to the far side. Holds off the two challenges into the box. Cleared away by the defense. Going to get called for the foul as he was going over the back was number 2, Jordan Rainey. Good opportunity there for Angelus in the 27th minute. They've started to grow into this match. It's a beautiful goal. If you had an opportunity to see it live, you will see it at halftime. That goal from Kevin Contreras. Thing of beauty there. There's a nice win of the ball by Lopez. Lopez is able to get just enough of a touch on it to deflect off. Lopez slides it across. May even have had an opportunity to take that himself if he would have wanted to. Balthazar is going to win it back for Angelus. He lays it off. Juan Naito's pass was just a little off. Come back, win it is Rainey. Rainey loses it on the pass. Now another opportunity for a counterattack from LSA. They're not going to be able to do so. Good touch by Naito. He's going to be able to get it forward to Balthazar. Balthazar lays it off. Moving forward is Adams. Adams goes down. He's going to win a foul. Little bit of a clumsy challenge by the LSA defender. See this ball forward. Balthazar has it, lays it off. As Adams moves forward, he just kind of runs right through him. Earns the foul for Angelus. Now, this one is about 34, almost 35 yards out. It's a good opportunity for them. They have a four-man wall, does LSA Norcross PRO 2. Going to strike it with his left or his right. Nice shot right into the arms. Couldn't hold on to it. It had such pace. That one he just scuffs it. Does Rainey, and that one will go out. It'll be a goal kick. Great strike again from Angelus. Take a look at this strike. Just sends it through the laces, over the wall, right at the keeper, Villatoro. He just kind of stuck his hands up and deflected it as he was not ready for that pace at all. Martinez, he has the opportunity here, trying to get around the defender. Holds it, hits it with his outside of his right. Cleared by West and by his defender, Roseboro, out to the midfield, but LSA, another opportunity, working over there on the far side. Roseboro trying to holding him up enough that West is able to easily grab it. Things are picking up here in the 30th minute. It is still 1-0 LSA Norcross PRO 2 and Angelus. We're here at Meadowcreek Stadium, home of the Mustangs in Norcross, Georgia. Still a late summer day. Temperatures are warm today. Angelus able to control it. It'll go back. Kaysen Bone was able to get it over to Ernesto Lopez. Lopez able to get it forward. Good one time there. Adams has it. That one will just roll into the arms of the keeper. Benjamin Villatoro being able to bend, not break for that LSA Norcross PRO 2 in the goalkeeping duties today. Shares that opportunity with Alexander Diouf. Nice little flick there by Adams. He'll get it back. Able to control it again. Good footwork by the young man. Slides it over. He's going to get it. Balthazar lays it off for Adams. Great touch by Balthazar. Adams takes a rip. What a goal! Wonderful job there by number 7, Clay Adams, to equalize this game 1-1. Take a look at this goal. Adams right here. Balthazar, great touch. Gives the opportunity to Adams. He has it. He takes the rip right over the keeper. And it is 1-1. That goal coming in the 32nd minute to equalize to 1-1. The goals have been impressive in this match so far as we're in 32nd minute. First goal coming from Kevin Contreras in the 9th minute. That goal from Clay Adams in the 32nd. That's Clay's 3rd goal of the season. Those 2 goals in the opener against UMA FC 2. It'll be another free kick for Angelus. They'll just get it back underway since it was basically at midline. Held off the challenge did Jordan Rainey. Comes over here. Moving forward is Lopez. Lopez gets a nice ball forward to Adams. Tried to make the turn and take the shot. Not enough to get under that was Luke Elliott. It'll go out. It'll be a goal kick. hopefully we'll have an opportunity throughout this season to speak to the Angelus staff and get some information. You'll see that on the ASMG TV Set Pieces podcasts. Love an opportunity. Every single week we're going to try to have an interview with a member of one of these wonderful teams, whether it be in Division I or in the Premier Division. Over here to Balthazar. He's controlling it. He takes a shot. Woo, that one did not miss by much. It lifted high for Balthazar, for Zachary, and went over. It'll be a goal kick as it hit the American football post. Say we're in a late summer evening, 86 degrees today in Norcross, Georgia. A light wind, 10 miles an hour gusting. Little bit of rain throughout the region. Battle there for the ball in the midfield. Angelus going to win it for a second. Martinez gets a tug from behind from Naito and did not like that at all. Gave a little bit of an extracurricular shove to Juan Naito. Center official have a discussion. Just make sure that everybody is on the same sort. It'll be Santiago Aguirre over the ball to get us back underway here in just a moment. This is the last weekend of the summer 2025, as Monday is officially the beginning of fall here in 2025. Hopefully that means that the temperatures will start to lower, but this is Atlanta, Georgia. The only time the temperature lowers is about Christmas. Working through center circle is LSA Norcross Pro 2. They come over here to the near side. Santiago Aguirre, he'll send it forward. Contreras not able to control it. One off of him by Ernesto Lopez. Lopez will go down. He is fouled by Aguirre. Working through that midfield, controlled over there to the far side. Good ball forward. Tried to chest it down, not able to do so was Elliott. One back by LSA. Now they're moving forward through the midfield. Contreras works down that far side. Coming back for a moment, trying to get that pass. Just enough of a push there by the defender, able to get the LSA man off of the ball. Able to win it and get it to West. West will try to give it to his defender. Not the best of passes. Goes down. Martinez has it. He's onside. Trying to hold it up. Shot pulled. That was not a good pass out of the back from West to Bone. Did not give his defender space to work. And Martinez was able to win it. Luckily for Angelus, he was not able to win it and make the shot on goal. See here, he had plenty of time to move forward if he wanted to. Two men hold him up. He takes the shot, pulls it wide. I think in that instance, as we are back live, I think Tevin West should be able to pat himself on the chest and call that out and say, that was my fault. He did not give his defender enough space to be able to clear that ball out. Be a throw in on the far side for LSA here in the 38th minute. Back over here on the near side, Martinez trying to get that ball forward to Contreras. That one is knocked out. We'll have to get a new Voight ball. Voight, the official match ball sponsor of the UPSL. Can also see Voight in some of the other big leagues around the North America area, as they are the official match ball sponsor of La Liga, as well as the NWSL. This will be a corner over here in the void. Wait for that ball to come in. Here comes the in-swinger. Headed away by Angelus, controlled by Naito. Went ahead and held up, cleared it, but he clears it right to the path of LSA. They lose it. Go ahead and just clear it out. Trying to run it down is Rivera. Or excuse me, Rivera. Julio Rivera knocks it out. It'll be a throw for Angelus. 39th minute, 1-1, LSA Norcross Pro 2 and Angelus. Thank you in the chat. That was one of the things I reached out to the team, because this is such a new team and we had no information on them, was to know if it was Angelus or Angelus. And going forward in the next 5 plus 45, Angelus is how we will say it. Defense of LSA trying to clear it out. They'll go back to the keeper, Villatoro, over here to the near side. Pauses. He goes ahead and sends it long down the near side. Cut off by Angelus, by Ernesto Lopez. Lopez able to control it. He's cut down by 2 different defenders. Still able to control it. That one right off of, looked like the quad of the LSA man, and a wonderful clearance there by number 2, Jordan Rainey. Oh, they're going to go ahead and call. They want that to be a throw. LSA was trying to make it, thinking it was a foul, but it was a throw. Back underway here in the 42nd minute. Martinez trying to get past the defender. And a foul and a penalty is going to be called. That seems a little harsh in my opinion. Let's take a look again. See, Martinez receives this ball, is running down the far side, or the near side here, going up one-on-one. He goes down. Jordan Rainey is called for that penalty. I just don't see the penalty there, unfortunately. Center official, take a look at that again as they're waiting for it to come down. We'll take a look at that again. Look at Rainey here, and Martinez. Rainey, goes down. He does not touch. At least from my angle, it does not look like he touches Martinez when he goes down. You'll get an opportunity to look at it again at halftime. From my angle on the camera and up here in the booth, that did not look like a penalty. That's the thing about lower league soccer. There is no VAR. So can West hold off this penalty from LSA. Oh, he almost gets there. He goes the right way. He stretches out, but it's just too far from Bruno Martinez, and it is in the back of the net for the 2-1 lead for LSA Norcross Pro 2. Take a look at this again. Bruno Martinez, he steps up. He takes it quickly over to the side. West. He gets it right, but he's just not able to get a far enough stretch. 2-1 here in the 44th minute. We'll see if they can come back. That one just enough of a touch. It'll be a throw for Angelus. Nice ball coming into the box, cleared away. It will be it'll be a corner though. Here comes the in-swinger. As we are just about done with regulation, we'll see how much stoppage time we will receive. That one will go out. It'll be a throw for Norcross LSA. Cleared out, cut off by Angelus. Adams gives it to Lopez. Lopez's pass is deflected, goes back to Roseboro. Roseboro's pass is deflected as well, and it will go out to be a throw for Angelus. Roseboro will get us back underway. Headed forward by the LSA defense. And that one will be knocked out. It'll be another throw for Angelus. Thrown in. Adams touches it straight up into the air. It'll be another throw for Angelus. We are in stoppage time. Trying to control it. That pass just off the mark. Balthazar not able to get there, but he comes back and wins it back. Great work by the striker. Zachary Balthazar taking on two men, and he's going to earn the foul. Late foul for Angelus. This is an opportunity for them to get back in this match and equalize it before we go to half. Take a look at this. Balthazar doing it all by himself, taking on both defenders. 3 men total he takes on. Wins it for Angelus. Jordan Rainey with Juan Morales over the ball. Morales is going to step off. He's going to allow Rainey to take this. 5-man wall. Villatoro has got his men set up, almost a 6-man wall, with one right there with Elliott. Right off the wall, and that's going to bounce and cleared out for a throw. Not an awesome opportunity there from Rainey as it went right into the wall. but they did win the throw. Can they get a long throw in? Yes, they can. Tried to hit it. Balthazar! That one was out for a goal kick. Tried to help that along was Luke Elliott. Just not able to do so. Villatoro sends all of his defense forward to send this long as we are getting close to the end of stoppage time. It'll be a throw for Angelus. Center official looking at his watch once again. Thrown in, chested down by Naito. Deflected off of Contreras, right back into play. Back in quickly, over to Adams. Adams trying to hold off the challenge of Oriana, able to do so. Elliott, he trying to lay it off, able to do so as well. And that ball is knocked out. Yet again, a corner. Need to take this quickly. Does Angelus as... Oh, it's going to be a throw. It's be a throw, excuse me. That was a dangerous challenge in the box. And finally, the first half comes to an end as we will go into halftime with the score LSA Norcross Pro 2, Angelus 1. We'll step away for a few minutes for a beverage and a snack. Allow you to do the same. And we'll come back and we'll give you the second 45 here at Meadowcreek Stadium. It ends at the half. LSA Norcross Pro 2, Angelus 1. And welcome back here to Meadowcreek Stadium, home of the Mustangs, for this UPSL Georgia Conference Division I action fall 2025 season. Week 2, it is LSA Norcross PRO 2, Angelus 1. Larry Reaver bringing you all the action on today's match. I hope you had a chance to refuel for the second 45 like we did here in the booth. Started out with a goal in the 9th minute from number 27, Kevin Contreras for LSA. In the 32nd minute, an absolutely sensational individual effort and goal from number 7, Clay Adams for Angelus, and a bit of a controversy of a goal in the 44th from a penalty for number 33, Bruno Martinez. That's where we end halftime. It will be LSA getting us started in the second half. They are in the all-blue kits, moving from left to right. Angelus in the red kits, moving from right to left. Here we go for a second 45. Hope you are enjoying this matchup here live on the ASMG TV channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, whether it's these live action or if it is podcasts, interviews, and highlights. So much more brought to you here on ASMG TV. Roseboro will clear it out for Angelus. Cut off right there at midline. Working his way through center circle. Contreras will go back to the defense. Julio Rivera will give it back to Villatoro. He'll go over there to the far side. Villatoro getting closed down. Great touch there by Villatoro as Balthazar had him in his crosshairs. Cut off, won by Angelus in the midfield. Will be a throw for them. Straight up into the air, headed forward, and out yet again to be another throw for Angelus. Second ball recovered from the fourth official. He will throw it in. Good touch, good opportunity. Shot! Oh! Will be a goal kick. First opportunity at a shot on goal is Angelus. Take a look at this ball. It's a great little header flip. Has an opportunity. He takes the shot as he falls. A little off the mark. Back to live action. Cleared out by the defense of LSA. Roseboro heads it out. It'll be a throw. Linderborg gets us back underway. Linderborg loses possession. Nice challenging tackle there from Rivera. Be a throw quickly for Angelus. Balthazar lays it off to Elliott. There's another nice pass. Tried to backheel it was Elliott, but a foul is going to be called down here on the near touchline. Give you a couple of scores as we are getting it across the wire in Division I. Rivera trying to hold up Luke Rainey. Luke may be able to make the turn, but he goes down. No foul is called. And that ball is put back forth and knocked out in a goal kick. One game final in Division I. Los Tigres Club the Strongest 0. UFA Lawrenceville 3. Massive win up north. Atletico Buford FC 2. put 7 on the board. Dalton United 2 only put 1, 7-1. Atletico Buford 2. Here's a chance for LSA working down that far line, able to get it back to West. West will clear it. But right back into play, and a foul is going to be committed. Here in the South region, currently underway, Middle Georgia United are home to Atlanta City FC at East Lawrence High School. And in just a few minutes, FC Atlanta will kick off against UMA FC2 over at Lenora Park. Tomorrow, only one match in the South. Columbus Knights Eagles will take on Augusta Arsenal soccer team at 6 o'clock, over at Russell County High School. This ball is about 35 yards out for LSA. Here comes the shot. Bouncing, cleared. Nice little turning clearance by Adams. Just swiped through it like a golf swing. Now, can they clear it? Angelus does not get that pass right. Still have an opportunity, though. All the way back to Villatoro. He'll survey the field. Sends it long, right into the path. And one time cleared out for the throw for LSA. Other matches going on in the north here at 7 o'clock. Potros FC U23s will take on Chattanooga FC's U20s. And tomorrow, Mableton FC will take on North Georgia United 2. Some really good matches in the north last week. That loss today to Atletico Buford 2. That is the second loss of the season. 2 games, 2 losses for Dalton United 2 as they fell to Chattanooga FC U20s last week 2-1. Now, Martinez trying to work his way through. He's going to lay it off. Squared across, just nobody there. Trying to run it down in time before it goes out, and he's able to do so. Deflected, but still in possession is LSA. They'll come over here to the near side. He'll let it roll, let Alexander Lenderberg come on it, and cleared by Grant Sermons. It will be a corner. Other matches that happened last week in the north, Atletico Buford 2, they defeated Club the Strongest Lutigo 7-1. So 2 matches in a row for Atletico Buford with 7 on the board. North Georgia United 2 defeated Scenic City Soccer Club 2-4-2. And UFA Lawrenceville drew with Mableton FC 3-3. Looking to go short there for a minute, but here comes the long one across. And out now, an opportunity for the counterattack is Angelus. Adams loses it, and it is quickly snuffed out by LSA. Cut off again. Good opportunity there for Angelus. He's able to get past that midfield attack. That challenge not able to get through. Good work by Jordan Rainey. He got through those first couple challenges, but not able to get past that last one. Still wins the throw, though. Substitution for LSA Norcross Pro 2. It will be the end of the day for old Owen Maldonado, number 32. He'll be replaced by number 28, Daniel Ortiz. Here in the 54th minute. If you're new to the UPSL, 7 substitutions per match per team. Angelus will get us back underway. Just about 4 yards on their side of the pitch. It is Lopez over the ball. Look, see if he's going to do this short to Adams or if he'll send this long. He'll elect to send it long. Nice spot over there on the far side. That one gets nicked away. It'll be a throw. It'll be a throw for Angelus, as that one went off of the LSA man. Back to Lopez. Lopez again go long. Trying to get it to Baltazar. Baltazar not able to hold it in. It'll be a throw for LSA. It's in their final third, so we'll see if Angelus will be able to keep the press on. Not able to completely control it, but they are able to do it there with a great work there by Adams. He'll send one long, headed down. Not able to get that one to Baltazar. Contreras holds off, able to get that pass off. Now over here to the near side, tried to one-time it, cut off by Sermons. Sermons will go trying to get it to that far side, not able to get it the first time, but he's able to get it. Naito fought back and had somewhat of a possession. Who's going to win it? It will be Naito that wins it for Angelus. He'll throw in, gets it to Jordan Rainey. Rainey's able to get it forward. Now here comes a nice pass over here to the near side. That one coming from Elliott. Straight up into the air. Rainey trying to get there. He's able to head it. Luke Rainey, he goes down, and it's going to be a foul. And this is just outside of the box. And they almost did the same thing in the first half. You see here, as that ball is headed away, Luke comes out to win it as he gets the first one, and he's just shoved down with an extended arm by number 29, Alexander Linderborg. And it is Ernesto Lopez. Is that who it is? Can't see who it is, as that's over there in that void. Trying to see who it is for Angelus that's over the ball. We have two men on the ball. It's about 2 yards out from the box. Sliding across. Here's a chance. Elliott deflected. Elliott still fighting. It'll be a throw. Elliott throws it in. Baltazar straight up into the air. Cleared by LSA. Able to control it is... Oh, what a turn. I'm surprised he didn't allow the play to be on, to be an advantage played by, or did he call that? No, he called that. See how this ball's bouncing through. It comes over, cleared, sent back forward from Bone. You see that beautiful turn by Lopez, and he calls the foul. And I believe he called the foul on Lopez. Take a look at that one more time. See Lopez, he did make the call. And back alive here. He did call the foul on Lopez. It's another very suspect call there. Lopez wins it for a second. LSA through center circle. They'll send it for the on runner. He's able to make it. Shot deflected off of Roseboro. Almost able to clear that. Still giving LSA a chance. Roseboro trying to hold him up. Secondary help from Jordan Rainey. LSA still have it. And finally cleared by Rainey. Deflected off of Lopez there. Bouncing in center circle. Baltazar able to get it past the first. Wow, that is... Elliott's going to get a yellow card for dissent there, and I understand completely with that one. Here in the 60th minute, a yellow card is going to go to Elliott. Try to be as positive as we can be as these calls for these referees, because these referees are trying to grow as much as these players to the next level. He calls the foul because of the higher boot, because you can see Balthazar, look again one more time. You can see as this ball is cleared, Balthazar touches it down about knee level. That's... I think that the calls are, you can see the center official explaining that he made the call due to a high boot. I think that call is just a little off. You got, like I was saying, these referees are trying to get to the next level, just like these players, to move to the professional level. I just don't think that the center official has been completely accurate with his calls today. He'll have an opportunity to watch this video and see some of the mistakes. Clearly, the penalty that was called in the first half was not a correct call. We got to see at halftime this referee team is being assessed today as well, and we saw the assessor speaking to the squad at halftime. So we'll see how this game goes for the remainder of this match. Elliott very unhappy with the call there. Giving an earful to the center official. A little bit of an unnecessary extended amount of time here. Center official has to get control of this match. Again, temperature for the match right now, it's gone down to 78 degrees. We started today just past 80, about 82 degrees. It's the last weekend of the summer for 2025. Here's an opportunity, and that one almost got past West. Be a goal kick. Substitutions for Angelus. It'll be the end of the day for Balthazar and for Case and Bone. Jordan Rivera, one of the players that came on. See if we can get the names of both players when we have an opportunity. Working down here the near line, Luke Rainey. Able to get that one forward. No foul is called, and finally comes back and makes that call on Luke Elliott. Elliott taking this match by the scruff of his neck there. This one is at 40 yards out. Adams over the ball as Rainey steps away. Adams will lift this one forward. Headed. Called offsides. It got in the goal, and it was called offsides. Bad luck there, because that was a perfect goal for Angelus. And it was Luke Elliott with a beautiful, and he just finessed it into the side netting, but he was called offsides. Save for LSA as they're starting to lose the pace and lose the complexity of this match. Angelus starting to express themselves, and there no foul called there as well. Controlled, nice little control there by number 2, Jordan Rainey. Go back to center circle, Roseboro. He'll go over to Lopez. Lopez will go back to the keeper. West surveys. He'll send a long ball forward. Not on the mark. Allows counterattack from LSA. They'll try to take a straight shot. It's deflected off of Roseboro. Plenty of time for West to get there. We're here in the 66th minute. It is LSA Norcross Pro 2, Angelus 1. All 3 goals coming in the first half. Over here to the near side, Sermons holding off the challenge, able to get a nice pass. Rainey is called out. It'll be a throw. Here comes another substitution, this time on the LSA side. It will be the end of the match for Julio Rivera. He will be replaced by number 35, Anderson Alleman. And they went ahead and gave the throw to Angelus. They go ahead and take it quickly. Sermons. He'll send a ball forward. Headed, controlled by Naito. But it gets to Villatoro. He'll roll it out to his defender. Here to the near side, Lindenborg. Back to Alleman, newly injured LSA man. Survey in the forward. He tells him to go long, sends it long. Headed straight up into the air. Roseboro missed it for a moment, but he's got it under control. Had to run that pass down to himself. Lopez able to try to thread the needle through 3 men, but it woes out. It'll be a throw for LSA. Back underway, 68 minutes. Now here comes good little attempt there to win the ball. Michael Lopez, number 16. Back to West. West will throw it out to the far side and go back to him. He'll send it long. God, that is a wonderful touch by the Angelus man. It's Clay Adams. Beautiful touch. Be a throw, a foul. Foul for Angelus off of LSA. 2 men over the ball. Michael Lopez got us back underway. Good touch and clearance by LSA. That was a nice ball forward. He had to really extend himself to make that cut off tackle. West will send it out. Good. Another touch. Clay Adams is just so silky smooth with his touch here today at Meadowcreek Stadium. Wins the foul off of number 36. That's Philip Robledo who committed the foul. Clay Adams has just got a pretty touch. Lopez will go over to the far side. Good step around the attack. Loses possession there. Working Over here to right through midfield. He loses it, gives it back to LSA. Accidentally knocks the man over, does Rainey. Rainey's going to end up probably getting a yellow card for that. And indeed he will. It'll be a yellow card in the 70th minute for number 9, Luke Rainey. Just kind of was off balance and just knocked him over. Nothing aggressive. It gives a chance for this LSA team to relieve some of the pressure that Angelus has been putting on them this entire second half. Only about 25 minutes into the second half, and it has been mostly possession of Angelus. Good ball forward from LSA, right as I say it, a nice header, and West is just able to get that very nonchalantly. It was called offsides. Controlled by Elliott. Elliott lays it off. Gives it to Adams. Adams will send an absolutely peach of a ball over to the far side corner. Able to control it. It's knocked out. It will be a throw for Angelus. That was a wonderful pass forward from Adams, trying to get it to Juan Naito. Thrown in. Back to Naito, and that one's deflected again off of LSA, Aguirre. It'll be another throw. See if a longer throw is done. Able to get this one to Elliott. He's in the box, trying to make the turn past the defense. He's not able to do so. Challenging. They win it back. Adams, he's going to take a rip and right into the arms of Villatoro. 72 minutes. 2-1. Can LSA hold on for this win? Villatoro starting to get the pressure from Elliott. And look at this, 4-man pressure. Bad pass. That one is going to go out. Should have gone off of LSA, and indeed it did, as it went off of Alexander Lindenborg. Rainey gets us back underway, bouncing around. Adams controls it, shoots. And that one is off the mark. Tries the one time. Maybe if he could have settled it down, he might have been able to take a better shot. Villatoro will get us back underway as we start to roll into the 73rd minute. Good long ball forward, headed back. Ooh, good touch by Luke Elliott there for just a moment. Goes out, it'll be a throw. He almost got past that last defender, Alleman. Back underway, Adams. That one's deflected off, it'll be a corner. Next week, these teams will be in action. Angelus will be at home at Macon Soccer Club taking on FC Atlanta. LSA Norcross Pro 2 will be on the road to UMA FC 2. That one all the way through, headed back in, and almost. Made that interesting. See, as this ball comes in, heads back from Elliott. Tried to one time, it was Naito. Just didn't get that on frame. Benjamin Villatoro telling his side to move forward as he sends a long ball out from the goal kick, headed right back in from Matthew Lopez. Adams not able to control that from Elliott. It's going to roll all the way over to the far side and out for a throw. Back underway quickly is Angelus. They are moving with pace throughout this second half. Now here's an opportunity off sides. That was dangerous, dangerous play. Look at this ball as he sends it forward. Just pulled himself. That little bit of a delay is what ended up being offsides. Back underway, 75th minute. Trying to get it, and Villatoro is there, shielded off by Alaman. Roseboro trying to head it, not going to be able to get complete control of it. Does earn the throw off of number 33, Bruno Martinez. Bruno is the last one to score in this match in the 44th minute off of that penalty. Not able to control that ball was Jordan Rainey. Goes out for a throw. He was trying fancy footwork between the players, and going to be a foot foul as the LSA Norcross Pro Tour player, number 36, Philip Robledo, went past the touch line. It's that black line is the touch line, and that black line went past it as he threw it in. You have to be aware of what lines are in play when we have to deal with these multi-sport surfaces. Thrown in, controlled by Elliott, holding off two men, now a third. Makes the turn, but he's not able to keep that one in. It goes out, it'll be a throw. Luke Elliott trying to take his entire Angelus side on his shoulders, force that equalizer, trying to get away with at least a point, if not more, here at Meadowcreek Stadium. Roseboro loses it now. Counterattack coming from LSA for a split second. And then a bad pass from Alexander Lindenberg, and it'll be a throw quickly taken. Jordan Rainey went down there, holding his shin. Back to West. There's a player down on both sides. He will just send that over to his defender, and then sends it long. Both players are, oh, no, Rainey is still down. He's off the pitch. Elliott receives it on the far side. He'll take a shot, and that one is just wide. Give us a chance to go back and see if we can get some support for Rainey, because you can see here, over here on this far side, he's battling with the two players, and right there he goes down. Looks like he may have just stepped on the LSA player, and that is what caused the discomfort. Take a look at that last opportunity by Elliott. You can see here, receives the ball in midfield, takes the shot, and it does not miss by much. Looks to be just a cramp. They're going to go ahead and do a hydration break here in the 78th minute, as it, again, like I said, the last weekend of the summer here in 2025. It is 78 degrees currently. We've had some rain in the area. Feels like 80 degrees. Luke Elliott continually still upset about that call. So we take a look at next week when we look at this Division I South region. Like I said, Columbus Knight Eagles, they'll take on Augusta Arsenal on tomorrow. And we look at, again, the matches for today: Middle Georgia United, Atlanta City, and FC Atlanta, UMA FC 2. Then next week, Augusta Arsenal soccer team will be home to Middle Georgia United. Atlanta City will be home to Columbus Eagles, Night Eagles. Angelus will be home to FC Atlanta. UMA FC 2 and LSA Norcross 2. That will wind out the South for next week. Let's talk about the North region. Said Potros FC and Chattanooga FC, their U23 and U20s will kick off at the top of the hour. Mableton FC and North Georgia United will be tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Next week, Scenic City SC will be home to Mableton FC. Atletico Buford 2 will be home to Potros FC U23. North Georgia United will be home. North Georgia United 2 will be home to Los Tigres. And we end next weekend in the North, UFA Lawrenceville taking on Dalton United 2. Looks to be back underway. A lot of communication and differences of opinion between players and the officials, as you saw there during the hydration break. Back underway here in the 81st minute. It is still LSA Norcross Pro 2 and Angelus 1. Down the line and off sides by about 20 yards. Substitution for LSA. It'll be the end of the match for Alexander Lindenborg. He'll be replaced by number 21, Fernando Ulador. See that the turf here at Meadowcreek Stadium is an artificial turf, so don't forget that that temperature goes up a few degrees with that artificial turf. Elliott lays it off, tried a one-time pass in the corner, was Rainey, pushed down by Naito, and it will be a foul. Luke Rainey was trying to feed that ball into the corner for Juan Naito, and it just a little too far. This is the first of our doubleheader here at Meadowcreek Stadium tonight. And just a little bit after this match at a 7:30 kickoff, it will be LSA Norcross Pro Premier Team taking on Scenic City SC. Coming all the way down from Chattanooga here to Norcross. Angelus wins the ball, sends it forward. Elliott almost timed that right. Cleared off by LSA. 4-second. Adams wins it back. No foul. LSA gets it back. And going to be a foul called on Michael Lopez. And it'll be an LSA ball. Bruno Martinez looks who is down. Bruno is okay. Get back underway and see how many minutes of stoppage time we will receive. Headed back forward from Sermons, controlled by Lopez. And that ball will roll out, and it will be a throw. Back underway. Robledo got us going. That one will go back from Oriana to Alleman. Alleman will go forward. He'll receive it right back. Tried to get that one to Contreras. Not going to be able to do so. Win it right back is Angelus. Great ball from Elliott sliding across. Elliott loses it. We'll go back and look at that exchange. That was a great work there on the Angelus midfield between Elliott. I believe that was Adams, or Rainey, excuse me. I think it was Elliott and Rainey. Holding up play, still fighting for it, still fighting for it. He goes down. He's going to be told to get up by the center official. No foul. West gets it to Adams. Adams holds off the first challenge. Not able to win it off of the second challenge. He wants a foul. Not going to get it. Shot taken. That one goes wide. Look at this. Shot taken right there. No foul. Back underway live here in the 86th minute. 2-1, LSA Norcross PRO over Angelus. Adams going through the gears in midfield. Tries to thread it through. He's able to do too. Elliott just not able to control it. Called off sides. Again, take a look at this. That happened just a minute ago. Look at this ball from Elliott. Absolutely perfect. Then across over. That last little bit between Naito and Juan Morales, it was just a little off. Lopez will give it back to West. West not able to get a perfect release, but he gets it to Sermons. Sermons is able to hold off the challenge, able to get it forward. That's good work. Over here, Morales, over. Good pass to Adams. Adams releases it. Elliott trying to get there, not going to be able to get past to Villatoro. Alaman able to shield off that ball. Sermons knocks it out. It'll be a throw. If this match ends the way it does, definitely Angelus squad is going to feel like they were done hard on that penalty call, but they played really, really well against this Norcross Pro 2 team. And definitely you got to hold your head high. They really played well, especially through this second 45. They've had a lot of the possession. That ball is going to be knocked out, and it will be a Angelus ball. Three minutes plus stoppage time. Can Angelus find the equalizer, lose possession? Wagador. That one will be knocked out, and it will be a goal kick. Back underway, 88th minute. Moving forward is Adams. He's able to get past the man. That's great work by Adams. Holds off the second man. Tried the pass to Rainey, not able to do so, but he's not giving up on it. Pressures, able to get it to Wagador. It's going to go out. It'll be a throw. And he's going to get a yellow card because he kicked that ball away here in the 89th minute. Between Adams and Elliott, they have really tried to equalize this for Angelus. Good flick there by Morales. Able to get it to Elliott. That one will be knocked out, and it'll be a corner. This is going to be a really, really decent opportunity for Angelus if they can get the setup correct. Expect this to be an in-swinger just outside of our view. Here it comes off of the defense of LSA. Alleman deflects that one off of the Angelus man. It'll be a throw. About 50 yards back the other way. Back underway here in the 90th minute. Lose it quickly. Morales gives it to Elliott. Elliott trying to pass, still has it, goes down, and absolutely no foul is called. Step up, trying to get to that was Lopez, but he gets enough of a defense. Lose it, and it'll be a foul. Morales. Oh, he tried the turn, he lost it. Lopez gets it back. Morales threads it down the far side, excuse me. Elliott sends it forward. Naito is not able to get there in time. We're in stoppage time. We'll see how many minutes of stoppage time we are going to get in this second half. Thrown in by LSA. Good turn, wins the ball. Trying to get through the two defenders and just enough of a body to not allow Rainey to get through. And a goal kick is going to be called. 1 minute is gone. Lopez controls that ball. Elliott goes over to the far side. Naito is able to control it. Or no, excuse me. Can't see who that was that had it, but it's a throw nevertheless. Elliott trying to flick that over, not going to be able to do so. Cleared by LSA. Is he onside? West is going to be able to get there. He's going to hit it. And it's going to deflect off of the LSA man, and it'll go out for a throw or for a goal kick. Dangerous chances there for LSA. Long ball sent forward. Adams is trying to get there, not going to get there. Villatoro dropped it. We got it from the sideline. 7 minutes of stoppage time in the second half. 7 minutes. Shot taken by Elliott. Rainey's able to get there. It's going to be knocked off, and it will be a corner. With that hydration break and the injury time, that's why we have such a large stoppage time here in the second half. Adams will do this corner again, another in-swinger. Here comes the in-swinger. Still in play, cleared by LSA. Ball is controlled. What a great tackle there by Lopez. He's just able to be a step ahead of the LSA man, Caballero. Now moving forward again is Angelus. Holds up, lays it off. Not able to get that one to Adams. It'll roll all the way to Villatoro. We are about halfway through the stoppage time. Villatoro will just hold on to that ball for as long as Angelus will allow him to. Adams will come out to force him. Cleared by Villatoro. Through center circle. Juan Rivera fighting for the ball for Angelus over there on that far side. Caballero headed. Roseboro controls it. Laid off. Roseboro again. Gets past the challenge. Sermons. He's got space to move forward. Pass to Rainey. Not the fastest, but Sermon's going to come back and win it, but he's called for the foul. Robledo will wait to get back underway until he hears a whistle. He'll step away, allow Alleman to take this. There's the whistle. Just about 2 minutes of stoppage time remaining. Bouncing straight up into the air, trying to win it back. And see some arms, and no foul is going to be called as both sides were battling in the phone booth. Lopez able to get it out, receives it back, clears it. Controlled by Lopez. Matthew Lopez comes over here to Sermons. Sermons, he will release it over to the far side. Gives him space for Elliott. Elliott will send it long. Off sides was Adams. Adams will bring the ball back, not allow for any delay from LSA. Just about 1 more minute of stoppage time. And see if the center official elects to do any less or any more is up to him and his whistle. Long clearance by LSA. Roseboro heads it. Rivera trying to get there. Gets nutmegged. Still fighting for the ball. Lopez wins it. Loses it again. Shot right to West, and he has it. West will throw it out. Able to get it to Elliott. Elliott will send it long, trying to get it forward to Adams. Adams just able to get a touch on it. Somehow Caballero was still on sides there. Really surprised he wasn't called for being offsides. Rivera, he sends it, but that pass from Lopez is off the mark. Allows LSA to maintain possession again. And you see the whistle is up in his mouth and he blows it. That is the end of this matchup. We end with the final score being LSA Norcross Pro 2, Angelus 1. Those goals all coming in the first half. Number 27, Kevin Contreras from LSA with the first goal in the 9th minute. Clay Adams with a sensational strike to equalize in the 32nd minute. And then a very controversial call for a penalty in the 44th minute to be completed by Bruno Martinez gives us the 2-1 score. That'll do it for us here for this first matchup of our doubleheader. We'll step away for about 30 minutes before the second match, which is LSA Norcross Pro versus Scenic City SC. For Andre Bomar, I've been Larry Weaver. Thank you so much for watching here on ASMG TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get all of our content, not just these live matches, but also for highlights, podcasts, interviews, and so much more. That'll do it us for now. We'll see you next time right here on ASMG TV.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.